were yelling at each other in the hall yesterday.
Really?
Yeah, I don't know I don't know anything about it. That's all the only report I got.
What are they yelling about?
I was actually tuning into Howard 100 News to hear if there was any updates.
The guys in the office were dying to know what it's about because they said I wasn't here, but when I got back, they all told me there was some loud yelling going on.
How come Scott's always yelling? How does he always end up in yelling matches?
You know, it's funny because they're about to do a special on Howard TV on Scott, and we were all being interviewed about Scott's outbreaks. I didn't know he'd had one in a long time.
Scott's the weirdest guy in the world. Like if I ever read in the paper that Scott went and like killed a household full of people,
Right, that his whole family was wiped out.
yeah, I wouldn't even be surprised.
Yeah.
That would never happen.
Because Scott was like. Scott's one of those guys who has like no personality and also has a monotone affect. It's like he doesn't even smile. Like he doesn't even move his lips when he talks. He's like a mustache guy.
Sure, I'll get right on it. But I had other work to do.
You know, he reminds me of like Beetle Bailey or something. He's like a sad sack.
Yeah.
Look, it's just that Gary asked me to do something, and I had work to do, so I did my work.
So I don't know. And then all of a sudden, from nowhere, he'll explode.
And you don't know where all this rage is coming from because you
Right.
just asked a simple question.
He's filled with rage, but he's always good at containing it, and then suddenly it just gets the better
He's
of him.
like the Incredible Hulk.
Yeah.
You blew the whistle once! Listen. If it wasn't a push-up, you would have blown it more! That's all I gotta say!
Wait, he said...
Hey, I'm leaving! I know it! You better pay off!
He's like Wolfman.
Good performance.
And like there was no performance.
Yeah.
I feel bad for Scott. I think Scott worked
I
hard.
feel bad for you! You're welching on the bed!
No, I'm not. I'm
Come
content.
on, man! Let's do it!
But let's do what? Let's do what? What do you want to do?
Relax. Hold it. Now, wait a minute.
Let's do
1
what?
second. Howard.
Are you out of your mind?
Howard, hold on.
Oh, you're out of your mind.
Why? I don't think
Calm
you did
down.
it. You have a heart attack.
You didn't do it.
The judge does. You don't decide.
The judge says no.
Judge said 19 right now. 19.
Can you believe yourself?
No.
Remember when he blew up at Ganji?
Oh, yeah.
Told you not to use the goddamn tape. Scott, did I say don't use the tape? I told you. Get out of my way. I told you. Get out of my way. I would have never let you come if I knew you were going to use the tape. No fucking way, Ganji. Now stay out of my face.
Scott, I told you.
Get out of my face.
Out of here.
Get the camera out of here.
Scott, you.
Out of here! Now! Come on!
Turn it off.
Get out!
See, Kyle.
Oh, I must have been possessed.
And you know what's so weird? He was upset that the guys came down and videotaped him at his gym working out.
Is that what it was?
Well,
That
no,
was the
here.
whole big dumb tape.
No,
he was with
right,
that rat do.
They came down and they said they weren't going to show it to anybody until
Yeah.
the push-ups were done, and then
Right.
they put it in as part of the piece. But they went ahead and showed it to you. And
Oh, boy.
And what
Well,
difference did it make?
Who cares?
I
Be
didn't
happy
want,
someone's
I didn't want
interested.
anybody to see my
Yeah.
secret training.
Yeah.
Oh,
That was what it was. He thought he had secret training.
Oh, God.
Hey, what's going on with your arms? You getting old man arms? Let me see. Pick up your shirt. I'm starting to see like saggy skin. Yeah.
A little. I got turkey now.
Yeah, me too.
You know, from losing the weight.
Waddle.
Yeah. Waddle waddle.
I know.
You're falling apart. But you look
I'm not-
better.
No, I'm not falling apart. I
Yeah.
feel great. I just got to tone up a little now.
No, good luck.
Well, standing
Yeah.
up straight would help, too.
Yeah.
This is as straight as I can stand.
If I stand in the street, I'll actually be a human.
That's right.
So what happened? You got into a screaming match with Tim?
I get an email from Tim earlier in the day,
Yeah.
and it said, "Who approved the plug that's running for me?"
No, for your son.
I said, yeah, it was actually you who wrote it on the air who said, I just want this, when you got upset about the plugs.
Right.
And I wrote him back and I said, you, meaning Tim,
Right.
because I thought Tim was in the process and he heard it on the air.
Right.
And then he writes me back, no, I didn't.
Yeah, Tim came to me yesterday and said, have you heard the Scott's plug? I go, what is his plug? I forgot he even had a plug. Evidently, I've approved it.
Right.
So
Well, you wrote it.
Oh, did I? So
Yeah.
I said, what's the plug? He goes, for his son's band. I go, get the fuck out of here. Now we're into the son's band. I said, I can understand if one of the guys does a gig and they want to promote it, and I do that under protest.
And if Scott has a gig, you do that.
Yeah. And if Scott has a gig, okay, you help the guy out. He's
Well,
one of our
I've
guys.
been doing
But
that. You let me
I know.
graciously do that for a long
I know.
time.
He's explaining something.
I know.
Okay.
I don't even know what possessed me. I feel bad for you or
Well,
something.
he had a long, drawn-out plug. You were trying to make the plugs more concise.
Right.
And instead of saying, what the hell is that, you made it shorter.
So I have no memory of any of this. So Tim comes to me and he goes, do you hear the plugs at the end of the show? Do you know Scott's son's band has a plug? I go, what the fuck is
And
with
that's
that?
exactly how it's introed. Scott's son's band.
Yeah, and it's like, what? What is Fred's aunt having a bake sale next week? I mean, what is it?
No, that was last week.
It sounds like Swap and Shop Radio
Yeah,
at the end of this.
yeah.
For Benji, get in touch with Benji.com, and if you got, it's like Sal and Richard are going to be, and Scott's son's band is available, and it's like, and you know what it is? I look at Scott, I feel his envy and jealousy of everyone, and he feels everyone's getting something.
Right.
And so you want to help him out on some level, but Jesus Christ, Scott's son's band? Your son's gonna. Do you think the Beatles had a, you go out and you do it, and if it's gonna happen, how old is your son now?
24.
Yeah, it's enough. That's it. It's over. 24?
Yeah, it'll be 24 Sunday.
And
but
he's still with the dream of the band?
Well, 24,
It's
you
not-
don't have to
no,
give up
it's not.
dreaming as
Look
long
at
as
Lady
he's still
Gaga.
in school.
Lady Gaga, how old is she?
She's like 30.
Oh, is she?
No, is she?
She's like.
I don't think
I think
so.
she's younger than that.
Yeah.
I thought she was like late 20s.
But
or
didn't
around
Lady
30.
Gaga, I mean, I don't know.
I mean, musicians perform.
Yeah.
Some of them perform for years before they make it. I mean, it's not.
I think Scott
it's
wants
not
this
easy.
more than his son does. Him and that wife who were showing up at the gigs, they were dancing. They were. Come on.
I said in
We're
the
very
piece,
proud of him.
there's nothing less hip
Yeah.
than having your mom and dad bopping to your music.
Lady Gaga turns 24 in May.
Right, see?
All right, so she just made it last year. So we still have time.
That's what I mean.
He
It's-
has time.
How many months have we been doing the plug?
I know we've been doing it a long
And
time.
what is the plug for the website?
Yeah, for
Yeah.
the
So has anything come of it
the
now?
band's website?
Has anything happened since you've been plugging this for 3 months?
No.
I mean, have the fans
No.
done anything? That's what I'm saying. Maybe at some point you say you let everyone off the hook.
Okay, fine.
You know.
If that's what you want, that's fine.
Oh, I feel bad. Yeah. I'm a bit of a pushover when it comes to that.
Well, yeah, Scott, you're saying you should let people off the hook, and Scott says, well, if you want to take it off, then take
Right.
it off.
Well,
But
he's
not
in
letting
charge.
him off the
I mean,
hook.
no, I'm not.
You're not letting him off the hook.
I said, what do you mean I'm not? I said, fine.
Didn't you used to plug that
Okay.
Sun's band every day on K-Rock and nothing even happened? And that was terrestrial radio.
We did that, yeah.
Yeah. I mean, at what point are we going to say, okay, it's over? How many months are you going to keep me on the line for this?
I'm not going to keep you on the
Because he
line.
was like, so why'd you fight with Tim? Why are you
No,
yelling?
he just, I mean, it upset me. I didn't understand where it was coming from because
It's coming from the fact that no one can believe your son's band is still being plugged.
it was there, and all of a sudden, Tim was questioning because it's been there. That's why I got upset.
Yeah. Tim was
So
like,
you yelled?
why are you yelling at the guy for questioning you?
Because you had, it was exactly the way you dictated it should
Yeah,
be.
okay. All
That's
right.
why-
So
that's
he didn't
why-
know. So he's asking you,
that's
how
why-
did this come about?
Well, I told him, and then he was just, I perceived an attitude. He had an attitude with me.
Yeah, he's your boss. What are you fucking yelling at the guy for? Who are you? You're lucky you even get this little plug. This is not part of your compensation.
I know I'm lucky to get it.
Yeah, what do you got to fucking be such a tool for? Yelling at people. You know, meanwhile, I don't even say anything. Scott's hands that album of his son's to every record executive that comes through here. And he did it
He's
at K-Rock,
still doing
too.
it.
And
No, I'm
nothing
not
ever,
doing it. I'm
did
not
anything come
still
of that?
doing it. I'm not still doing it.
He
Did
gave it to every band he could think of. Yeah, you did when at the beginning at K-Rock.
Oh, at the
You were
beginning,
giving-
yeah. But
At my wedding, he cornered Pat Monahan to discuss his son's music.
I think corner.
Pat's got his own situation. He's going to sit there and worry about your fucking son?
I think corner, Pat.
I love your son. Your son's a good kid, and he
Thank
actually
you.
has talent.
He does. He does.
Well, look, I don't know what's going on here. What is it, my job to promote him?
No.
Oh. See, but now I feel bad. I mean, I got kids. I know he loves his son.
I was looking at a documentary of the Jonas Brothers.
Yeah. How old are they? 14 and they're already
I
got
think
a
their
hit.
career's over at 24.
Right, yeah,
they've already
been,
had a whole career.
They've already failed.
They rose and then they fell.
And Scott evidently followed Tim down the hall yesterday to yell at him.
Yelling?
Yeah, like yelling. It's my son. My son! Fuck you!
I didn't say
what
fuck
did you
you.
say? Tell me what you said.
I just was like, I don't understand why you're doing this. I just, you know.
He's doing it because he's questioning the content. At the end of the show, it sounds like a 20-minute infomercial.
No,
Sounds like one of Gilbert
that
Gottfried's
plug-
commercials.
Well, the one that I run, it runs 5 seconds.
Well, we're
That's-
talking about the whole laundry
No,
list.
it's-
There is
the
a
whole-
laundry
the whole
list
thing.
It gets very long with everyone's.
And it was cut
Benji,
down-
what is Benji's plug? I don't even know what it
His
is.
is ridiculous.
I know. And then Ronnie's got Rick's Cabaret, and then he's appearing. I mean, after everyone goes, and then all of a sudden you hear Scott's Son's Band, and it's like, wow, what is this, Swap and Shop? And it shouldn't matter why Tim's asking. He's the boss. If he can't inquire as to how this all came about.
And I told him, and then it wasn't good enough. That's what I mean.
Well, he wanted to understand it.
I explained to him that the day that you got upset about the plugs, this is what you dictated. You said this is what it should be. And I explained to that very calmly earlier in the day, and it was still not good enough. And I didn't know how to.
Say, Tim, I'm having trouble explaining this. It was told to me that I could do this.
That's how it came
about.
But
you have an anger issue. You're an angry man.
I'm not angry. I just hold things back.
What are you angry about? Really? I mean, it can't be.
What are you holding back?
Yeah.
No, things build up.
For real.
Little things. I'm not
Look
holding,
at me.
I'm not holding.
What are you really angry about?
I'm not angry.
That your mother put a curse on you?
that maybe.
Well, why are you laughing? That's not funny.
My mother didn't put the curse on me.
She said you had a curse.
She told us we had a curse, yeah.
Well, what needs to be changed in order for you not to be angry, in your opinion?
Nothing. I'm
talking
fine.
about in life.
Nothing. I'm good.
You just said you're holding things back.
Life is good right. No, when little things build up inside me, I don't, just little stupid everyday annoyances.
Why do you think?
Fuck everyone.
Why do you think your reactions are over the top?
No, they're mostly not. That one was okay. So I've gotten a lot better over the years, and
You're known as an angry man.
Yes,
you know that.
Yes, I know that.
What do you think of that?
I've tried in the last few years to not be an angry man.
How'd you try that? How do you change something that intrinsic?
I try to just tell myself not to get upset at certain situations.
That ain't gonna work. It clearly hasn't worked.
What are these little things that irritate you?
No, just everyday life.
It's not
everyday life.
No, it's not even that, Robin. He has real anger.
But I'm just saying, like it doesn't take much.
Right. Anything lights his fuse.
Yeah. So I'm wondering what the little things are that you can heap on that little fire to make him blow.
Oh. He's been wronged.
Yeah, because there's this everyman kind of, you're crapping on me again.
If your mother tells you there's a curse on you, God only knows what else she told him.
No,
Then he lost his hair.
That
would piss anybody off.
That could be a big part of it.
Right. But you can't go around yelling at Tim, my friend.
I took
That's
care
grounds
of it.
for getting rid of you.
I sent him an email.
Everyone's looking for a reason.
Oh, you took care of it with an email?
Well,
after yelling at him in the hall.
I didn't see him, so I...
What'd you say in the email?
I just said, sorry about the confusion. I don't want to, I thought you had approved it, and just tell me what I have to do to get it approved. That's all. So
Well, maybe you should always email. You're better in email.
Yeah, whenever somebody asks you a question, just go email.
Yeah, much better with emails.
I mean, you understand there's a difference between a plug for you and your DJ thing or something, but then now every day,
fuck everyone.
Even if your son occasionally had a gig, you plug every day.
Okay, I'll take it out.
Well, now I feel bad. Now don't take it out.
No, because it's fine.
No.
Like you just said, if he
I feel bad.
No.
I won't be able to live myself.
Oh, stop.
Seriously, just leave it in.
I'm okay with it.
Leave it. You know what? I don't listen to the end of the show. I tune out. When Fritz starts doing that plug, I tune over to Howard 101.
I'm okay with it. Like you just said, if they have a gig or something, and if it's all right with you to plug their appearance somewhere, then I'll put it in.
Leave it up. Maybe it'll happen. At some point when it's not happening, maybe when he's 40.
He's about to go and record some new material.
All right.
Hopefully this
will do it.
This is it.
This will do it.
This is it.
This is his Abbey Road.
I think he's very talented, and
he is.
I told him not to give up. He loves doing it.
Yeah, I just don't know how I got involved in the loop,
Well,
you
get involved in our lives, and everybody that works here.
You're his godfather.
Like the end of CBS News, or you never hear Katie Couric go,
Katie
and my
Couric
son
and the rest of the crew aren't getting plugged.
My engineer's son will be appearing at so-and-so, and also if you want to get on his website. You know what I mean? People do take advantage of me because they know I'm a nice guy.
There's something Jay Leno could steal from the show, too.
Okay.
Hey, Howard.
All right. Thank you, Scott.
Hey, Howard.
What?
I thought, the guys were saying, Scott was on a wrap-up show a couple of months ago, and he was sort of talking about how I think his son at one point, was sort of done. Like he tried it, and I think he didn't want to do it as much anymore. I think Scott wants him to do it more than he wants.
Yeah, of course. Because Scott,
don't quit.
His son wanted to give it up, and Scott
he did, and I didn't. Say
and you were like,
son, don't let your dreams. Look at me. I let my dreams go.
After he toured Europe, and he saw some of the seedy parts of, touring on little buses and staying at little dives.
Right.
He decided that maybe this wasn't for him.
Good.
So he stopped for a while. I didn't say a word.
Right.
I didn't push him. I didn't say a word. He got back and started another band, which he's in now. Then he stopped again for a year, for the last year. And I didn't say a word. I just said, whatever you want to do, that's fine with us.
Right.
He went to school. He finished school. He's looking for a job doing IT. And in the last 2 months, he said, the band's back together. We're going to record some new material.
All right.
And I swear, I didn't push him into it at all.
Scott's like Andre Agassi's father, you know?
Right. He didn't see your eyes light up when when you said that.
Son, I gave up all my dreams. I'd hate to see you give up yours. Live your dream. I mean, you realize you only have 10 more years of hair.
He's doing good, though. I don't think he's going to lose his.
Yeah, you think he's got the hair for good? Yeah.
He's got the hair.
All right.
So,
thank God.
I know. He cut it all off. I don't know why. He's got the hair.
Wants to look like his dad.
But
loves you.
Nobody thinks he's your son.
I know. But
I gave up my dream of becoming a professional bowler. And now it's time for you to live your dream, son.
But if he wants to do it and he's going to do it, I'm going to try and help him as much as I can. That's the deal.
Well, I guess I'm involved in that, too.
Well, I told you, it's fine.
No, forget
I appreciate everything.
I hate taking that away from you, but really, you should have, at some point, it's got to go away.
Well, you're right. The repetition, people don't even pay attention to it anymore. So, I could take it out and then throw it in, occasionally.
I told you could do it. You can do it.
That's fine. Okay.
Oh, your mother's on the phone, Scott.
Oh, really?
Hi.
From the grave?
Hi, Mr. Salem.
Hi. Scott, you're a loser.
Thank you.
You should have been a goddamn abortion. You want to plug? Plug your finger in a goddamn socket and die.
Wow.
Thanks, Sal.
That's your mom?
And my grandson's music stinks.
Thank you. Enough.
Hey, there are ghosts. She talked from the grave.
He should just claim Lady Gaga as his daughter.
There you have a successful child.
All right.
Yeah.
In the music industry.
No, actually, no, please leave your son's spot on.
I appreciate that.
I'm okay with
very
it.
much. Okay.
All right. Very good. I have a feeling stardom is just around the
Good
corner.
things are going to happen.
That's
I
right.
didn't say that. I mean, I would like
do.
to.
I said I have a feeling. He happens to be talented. All right. Please. Thank you. And don't yell at Tim. All right. It doesn't serve your purpose.
I won't yell at anybody.
All right.
Thanks.
I mean, that whole thing's a favor anyway.
No, I know. I realize that.
Yeah, so going around yelling at Tim is not cool.
I know.
All right. All right. We will take a spot break. Another beaten moment for Scott.
No, I'm not beaten. I work for you. I work for Tim. It was wrong of me to
I don't
yell.
have a crystal ball, but I'll make this prediction. I see big things for that band in 2075.
Thank you.
That's his year. All right. Thank you.
All right.
All right. There he is. Scott the engineer trying just to help his kid out.
I hope he makes it before Scott dies. Don't say
Me too.
2075.
Me too.
Scott, so what's going to happen with this plug? Are you gonna take it off?
I might take it off occasionally just so it sounds fresher when I put it back in. He said it's okay to run it, but I don't want to take advantage of him, so I'll take it out and put it back, and
Yeah, well, he said not to take it off because now he feels bad.
Right. But he's right. At a certain point, it gets stale, and people don't really pay attention to it. So if it goes away and then comes back, in a week as some other kind of thing, then that's fine.
So do you really think your son should be getting a plug on the show?
Well, it's my plug, kind of, and I'm trying to. They graciously give me a plug, and it's been going on for a long time, and I don't think I was taking advantage of it. It was been approved, so if he said no, take it off, I don't want it, then I would do that.